Hello all, my name is Rahul and welcome to this session on Java language. In this video, we will try to understand loop concept. So let's get started. So I have created a full-fledged document for this. In this tutorial, we will try to understand the loop concept and also while and do while loop. And in next video, we'll try to understand for loop. We'll also see the real-time example based on that. So this document I have added in the description box panel. If you want to download it, you can go and you can download it from there. Loop helps in executing the block of codes as long as specified condition is reached or true. If your specified condition is true, then it will get inside the loop and it will give you the output. Now, if you talk about the advantages of using loop, then it is pretty simple. It will help in saving the time, it will reduce the error, it will make your code in readable format. And also, if you are using the same code again and again, then you can overcome on those using loop concept. So first we'll see while loop, and in next session we'll talk about for loop, and we'll also see the real-time example. So if we talk about while loop, it executes the block of codes if the specified condition is true. It means if your mentioned condition is true, then it will get inside the loop and it will give you the output. If you talk about the syntax, then it is very simple. You just have to mention while. As we know, while is a keyword, so you will have to start this with lowercase. And inside this, you will have to just mention the Boolean expression, which will tell us whether the condition is true or false. In short, I can say it will return the Boolean value, right? So that's why I have mentioned it as a Boolean expression, and you will have to start the braces, and inside this you will have to enter the block of codes, and after that you will have to use the update expression so that it will check for the condition. If this is true, it will give you this output. After that it will update the value, it will again go and check the value, and it will again give you the same output. If you see below is the example which will run over again and again as long as the value is less than 5, right? So if you see here, if you can see int a equals to 5, and now if I say, let me just say a equals to 0, now it will go and check whether a is less than 5 or not. So in this case, I can say, yes, value of a is 0. So is 0 less than 5? If this is true, then it will get inside this and it will give you output as what? 0 first. Now it will, again, this is same as like incrementation. So we have already seen it, pre-increment and post-increment. If you have not watched the video yet, you can go and you can check this video. In this video, I have discussed everything, and you will get the best trick to explore pre-increment and post-increment, including the decrement concept. So lecture 11, you just have to refer. So here it will update the value, again it will go. So now the value has been updated to 1. Now it will check 1 is less than 5. Yes, this is true. If this is true, again it will go and it will check for the condition. 1 is less than 5. It will give you this output. Again it will print. So in first case it will print 0, then 1, and like this you will get the output. Until the condition is true, you will get your output in console. So this is very simple. Now if we talk about do while loop, so do while loop is again same as like while loop, but there's a advantage of using do while loop. In while loop, it will execute the block of code if your condition is true. But in case of do while loop, for the first time, it will give you the output, and later on it will check for the condition. So I have mentioned here, the loop will always be executed at least once, even if condition is false. So even if your condition is false, it will execute your block of code at least for once, and after that it will check for the condition. If your condition is true, then it will give you the output. So this is the example I have mentioned here. Int a equals to 0. Now it will start with do, and this is SOP of a. So value of a is 0, right? So this will print the value 0. Now it will update a++. Now the value of a is what? 1. Now it will go and check. 1 is less than 5. Yeah, this is true. Again, it will print 1 value in your console or command prompt. And after that, it will check for the condition and it will give you the output in command prompt or console section. So guys, let's see the real-time example to understand this. Now let's try to understand how while loop works, and after that we'll understand do while concept as well. Here you just have to say int a equals to 0. This is declaration and initialization, right? After that you will have to use the while brackets over here, and after that you just have to use the curly brace. Condition will go, right? So here I'll just say a should be less than 5. This is my condition, a is less than 5. If this condition is true, then I'll say SYSOUT. Now, if you don't update the value and if you try to run it, then it will print the value of a equals to 0, and that will get printed in loop for infinite time. This is the interview question again. If someone asks how to print infinite value in while loop, then you can just say, do not use the update expression and just say condition and SOP, and it will start printing the same value again and again. In order to stop it, you just have to say Control C. This will stop it. So in command prompt, you just have to say Control C. In Eclipse, you just have to click on this terminate, and this will terminate the code. Now, in order to print the value, you just have to update it. So using the increment value like a++. Now, if you try to run your code, so what it does is it will check for the condition. Now here the condition is what? A is less than 5. What is the value of A? A is 0 over here. 0 less than 5. Yeah, this is true because 0 is less than 5. If this is true, it will get inside the loop and it will print this value. You will get output as what? 0. Now it will go here and it will update the value. So what is the value here? It was 0. So it will get incremented by 1. Now the value is what? 1 over here. If it is 1, then again it will go here. It will check for the condition. Is 1 less than 5? Yeah, this is true. If this is true, again it will print 1. It will again update the value. Now it was updated to 1. It will update to 2. Now it will go and check. Is 2 is less than 5? Yeah, this is again true. If this is true, it will print value 2 over here. And now the value will get updated to 3. It will again go and check. Is 3 less than 5? Yeah, this is true. Again it will print the value 3 in your command prompt or console section. Again it will update the value. It will check for the fourth value. Is 4 less than 5? Again this is true. It will again print 4 over here. Now the value will get updated to 5. Now it will go and check. Is 5 less than 5? No, this is not true. If this is not true, it will terminate the loop and it will give you output as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try to run the code and see the output. So here you can see the output I'm getting as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, why I'm not getting? Because here I have used the less than thing, right? If you use equality, then you will get output as 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I just say less than equals to, then instead of getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will get output as 5 as. So guys, this is how we use while loop in Java language, and this is pretty simple. You don't have to struggle in order to use it. So I can say if your value is true, then it will get inside the loop and it will start printing all the value and it will give you the output. If your condition is false, then it will never get inside the loop and it will check for the condition. While loop works if your condition is true. If not, then it will never check for the values which you have mentioned inside the loop. Now let's try to understand do while concept. So here again I'll use int a equals to 0, right? Syntax is pretty simple for do while loop. So you just have to say do, and over here you just have to use while and open bracket, and you just have to terminate it using the semicolon. Now here I'll just say sys out, and here I'll just say a over here, right? And here I'll just mention the condition, and condition is a less than 5. Now I'll save it. I'll try to run the code. Now you can see here the value of a is what? 0. We have not mentioned any condition. If you are not mentioning any condition, Java, how it works, it checks each and every line, it gives you the output, right? So it will check for the 6th line. Compiler get to know, okay, the value of a is 0. It will go here, there is no any condition, it will print this value because we are using system.out.println. It means it will interpret the code and you will get the output in console section. After that, it will check for the condition. If this condition is falling inside this, then again it will go and it will start executing the value. So let's try to run this code and check for the value what we are getting here. So I'm getting some error. So, okay, I will have to remove this. Now, if I just try to run my code, so you can see I'm getting same output in loop. Why? Because we have not used update expression over here. So here, guys, you will have to use it. And guys, this is again very important. You will have to use the update expression in case of do while or while. If you don't use, then you will get the same output in finite time. So if I use a++ over here, Now it will go and check for the condition, and you will get output as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This has nothing to do with the condition, because this is pretty simple, and it will go and it will first execute this piece of code, and you will get output as 0. Now it is checking for the condition. What is the value of A? Value of A was 0. It got printed over here. Now it got updated to 1. 1 is less than 5? Yeah, true. It will again print the value of 1. So it will go here, it will print the value 1. Again, the value has been updated to 2. 2 is less than 5? Yeah, true. Again, it will print the value. So this is how do while loop works. And this is again pretty simple. You just have to use while and do while in order to save your time. If you are printing the same value again and again, so instead of writing the same system.out.println multiple times, you can execute those all codes using the loop concept. And guys, this is very important. If you are a fresher, then definitely you will get these all concepts in your interview round. So start practicing this, and in case of any query or any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section. And you can also let me know on my email address, and that is codespark567@gmail.com. Hope you like this video. If you like it, please do like, share and subscribe. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye. Take care.